picture's changing. We've been talking about it for weeks now, that the picture's changing. The picture's going from climbing up the stairs, sitting on the landing, and then getting ready to go up the next set of stairs. Well, the getting ready to go up the next set of stairs is happening. It's time. You've all kind of worked yourselves out a little bit. You've started to look at what is true now. You've started to look at where am I lying to myself. You've started to take 100% responsibility for every little creation in your existence. And you're starting to really wear it. You're starting to wear it. It's not just an idea that floats around in your head every once in a while. It's not something you see in a book. It's not something that, oh yeah, I was talking to so-and-so on the phone and I realized. It's not on that level anymore. It's on the level of wearing it. It's part of you. It's part of your routine. You know, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you have some breakfast, you wash your hair, and you wear it. You wear the knowingness of the truth of you. You wear the knowingness that, oh, I bet I'm lying right now. You wear the knowingness of, I need to be conscious here. You wear the knowingness of, I created this, and I created this, and I created this, and I created this, and I'm not a victim of any of it. I'm not a victim of any one of those things. I created each and every one of them, and I'm not a victim of any of them. That one you're still working on a little bit, because that is an extremely advanced concept. But you're starting to wear even that. And the wearing of even that is when you start walking up the next set of stairs. When you wear even that. I created this, and I created this, and I created this, and I even created this. And you let go of understanding about why. It's not I created this and I know why. It's I created this and the unfolding of it is occurring. And Elohim taught you with the short factual statements how to be even more blunt with yourself about your creations. That's why that tool is so helpful, because you can use short factual statements to report about your creation. And it keeps it in that place of responsibility, 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 responsibility. There's going to be no finger pointing on the next set of stairs, is really how we can summarize it. There's no more finger pointing. It's never going to be about he did, she said anymore. That's the final thing you have to leave on the landing. You have to leave your right to finger point. And last week Elohim spoke to you a lot, it was on the Sunday, about free will. And free will is the opportunity to act without knowing that you're affecting everyone. Free will is the opportunity to be in amnesia about the truth of you. And as you start to move up the next set of stairs, your free will becomes a very, very sharp tool. Because you are acknowledging with every step that yes, I am creating all of this, and you get to the point where you start to remember your one, and you have screamed. You scream every day. Why? Why is it so hard? Why am I still triggered by this? Why is it so confusing? Why can't I just know what to do? Why am I here? Why did I come here? Why? You scream and scream again. And you scream the scream of victimhood. On the battle, when you put your sword through another man and he screams, he's not screaming in triumph. He's not screaming in power. He screams mostly, not always, but mostly, because he feels he's a victim of your blade. And you scream because you feel you're a victim of someone else's blade. And the screams, well, they're coming to an end now. Just like now we look at this clearing. There's some butterflies. There's a rabbit or two. Dinner. There's a deer, trees, birds. The screams are all hidden by the grass that's knee-high now. That's covered all the blood, all the pain. It's covered. And you, in your own way, are transforming your screens into a beautiful field, a place of growth, a place of blooming, a place of unfolding. That's what you're doing. Your journey and our journey has been very similar. You walk in the same footsteps that we walk. It looks a bit different, but your screams are loud. The nice thing is you have the ability to transform your relationship to your screams. And you have the opportunity to open up to being in this blooming field of abundant potential. So we meet you on the edge of this field and we ask, shall we go into the past and remember, or shall we be in the moment and explore? You might want to have the answer to that before we move on tonight. That is all for now. Each and every one of you is connected to your soul and to all that is. Each and every one of you is part of all that is, and each and every one of you has the opportunity to experience all that is tonight in your own fashion, in your own way. It's a door opening. Don't feel like it has to be concluded or understood completely, or else you block yourself from the opportunity that's presented to you. So each and every one of you has an opportunity right now to let go of your expectation for understanding, to let go of your expectation for explanation, to let go of your expectations completely. Allowing yourself to access your crown chakra, which is at the top of your skull, opening outward and upward. Allowing yourself to access that portal of energy. And through that portal of energy, what you can bring in and bring through and bring into you is a new experience of the expression of the truth of you, your soul's perspective, the completeness of you, you without lies, you without confusion. And you, without confusion, can only exist in this moment, because if you project into the future or the past, you will not experience a state of no confusion. So we invite you in this moment to experience just exactly what it is you have available to you, which is your experience of your crown chakra connecting to the truth of you, your soul's perspective, and the energy of all it is. If you expect this to feel a certain way, if you expect to connect to this in a certain way, if you have those expectations and projections, we would imagine it would be quite difficult for you to have an authentic experience. We invite you to have an authentic experience by setting aside projections, expectations. Allow yourself to simply stand at the corner of the field that the warrior described and open up your crown chakra to a moment that doesn't include confusion, and it also doesn't include understanding. And we will facilitate said connection to give you an opportunity for a new experience of you. Please, again, do not expect to have any preconceived notions about exactly what this means, for if you do, you would unlikely to have it continue. We will begin facilitating this connection now. Part of the truth of you is that you are the part of all that is. Part of the truth of you is that you're experiencing an aspect of yourself that doesn't know this truth. And part of the truth of you is that you are growing to understand this truth and experience it and express it in the physical form in an experience of duality and density. Part of the truth of you is that you've never authentically interacted with this reality. You've interacted with it only peripherally. You have not actually had the experience of interacting with this reality in a way that's acknowledging the expansiveness that you are capable of experiencing.